Welcome! Today we are looking to a tragic event that made headlines around the world, the sinking of the luxurious Bayesian yacht off the coast of Porticello in Sicily on August 19 this year. And this yacht was valued to an incredible $13 million, sank in the early morning hours, claiming 7 lives, including the billionaire Mike Lynch and also the Morgan Stanley CEO Jonathan Bloomer and Lynch's chief lawyer Chris Morvillo. A significant reason for this voyage was to celebrate Mike Lynch's victory over Hewlett Packard after years of legal battles. In the year 2011, Lynch sold his company called Autonomy, which is specialized in data analysis, to Hewlett Packard for $11 billion. However, soon after the sale, Hewlett Packard claimed they were deceived, alleging that the company's financials were inflated and that the company Autonomy was not as strong as presented. But this celebratory trip on the Bayesian was overshadowed by tragedy. What initially appeared to be only an accident now raises many questions. Was it truly the storm or the fault of the captain that caused the unsinkable yacht to go down within minutes? Or could this have been a planned attack? These questions become even more significant when you consider that Stephen Chamberlain, the former CFO of Autonomy, also involved in a legal battle with Hewlett Packard, died under mysterious circumstances shortly before the yacht's sinking. He was struck by a car while jogging in Cambridgeshire in the UK. But what does Vedic astrology say about this? Can the stars provide us a deeper insight into the events leading up to this fateful incident? Let's take a look at the horoscope to uncover the energies at play during this fateful event. This horoscope is truly unique and offers us deep insights. We have a Cancer ascendant at 3 degrees, exactly at the time when the ship sank at around 4 o'clock or 4 o'clock and 6 minutes. And of course, it's difficult to pinpoint the exact moment since the ship went down very quickly. Even if we look 30 minutes later, the astrological picture remains almost unchanged. In astrological analysis, we always examine where the ruling planet of the ascendant is located, as it provides crucial clues for us. And if you are interested in understanding more how to read a horoscope, I have made a free workshop where I show you exactly how to read a horoscope, what the houses means and the planets. Check this out. I will link it below this video. And the ruling planet of the sign of Cancer is the moon. And the moon was positioned in the 7th house at that time. And the 7th house represents opponents. And here we also find Pluto in a close opposition to the ascendant, just only 3 degrees apart. The sign of Capricorn, where the conjunction occurs, often relates to government, organizations, and also institutional structures. In connection with Pluto, it can also point to covert operations and a powerful, possibly hidden adversary. He had connections with the FBI as Autonomy's software specialized in analyzing large data sets and was used by agencies worldwide. Pluto, the planet of deep transformation, power, and hidden secrets, was in an exact yacht aspect with the Sun and Neptune at this time. In my August prediction, in my August update, I mentioned how these powerful energies were building up. Energies strongly associated with money, power, corruption, secrets, and death. And this yacht aspect, also known as the finger of God, often indicates a karmic test or an unexpected turn of events. It is a configuration that taps into hidden forces and fateful events that can suddenly and dramatically unfold. Now we come to a truly extraordinary detail. Retrograde Mercury was near Gandanta. Gandanta is an extremely critical area in a horoscope, a transition between water and fire signs, where one can easily lose control. Interestingly, Gandanta is directly connected to the theme of drowning, and this is no coincidence. What makes this event even more alarming is the exact conjunction of Mercury and the Sun, both exactly at 2.23 degrees, both in Gandanta. This is a powerful indication that something could have gone drastically wrong. Retrograde Mercury in such a position suggests chaos, misunderstanding, and a complete loss of control, which led directly to this tragic event. With all those energies, Pluto in a yacht aspect and retrograde Mercury in Gandanta, and in an exact conjunction with the Sun, it seems as though fate has cast a dark shadow over this event. The connection to the theme of drowning is eerily precise, suggesting that more was at play than just only the weather. Another striking element in this horoscope is the position of Uranus, the planet of unexpected events, in the 11th house, exactly at 2.58 degrees. Right next to it is Gulika, and Gulika is a shadow planet at 2.59 degrees. Gulika holds significant importance in Vedic astrology, and Vedic astrology is a completely different system from Western astrology, as it is based on the actual positions of the stars in the sky. And when planets align so precisely, it is always of great significance. But that's not all. At this exact spot, we also find the notorious fixed star Algol, which I have mentioned many times before. Algol is directly associated with the loss of power or even life. It is often referred to as the star of beheading. In the 11th house, which also represents large groups of people, these influences could point to a tragic event. But that's not all. In the sign of Taurus, we have planet Mars, and Mars is also aspecting all the planets in the sign of Leo. This means planet Mercury, Sun, and Venus. And Mars introduces the element of violence, suggesting that there may have been violent influences at play against those involved. One more important aspect. Interestingly, planet Venus is directly opposite of retrograde Saturn, almost exact, both nearly 23 degrees. Planet Venus is associated with money, large sums of it, and retrograde Saturn in the 8th house often points to acts of revenge and unresolved conflicts. These complex and precise planetary connections indicate a deep and possibly planned event that was more than just coincidence or the weather. The signs of power, violence, revenge, and financial influence are too significant to ignore. But before we conclude, I want to express my deepest condolences to all those affected by this tragedy. I myself have experienced a terrible storm while on a sailboat and can deeply empathize that how terrifying such an experience can be. And if you are interested in Vedic astrology and want to learn how to read a horoscope like this, I warmly invite you to join my upcoming course. So thank you for being with me today, and share this video with your friends and family, and thank you so much. I love you.